da instalirao igru. Htio sam ju ugasiti, da sam morao čekati da mi se skine opet. Tako da... Sad ne znam gdje smo stali i šta mi je zadnji sevao. Znam da onaj mač moram ići naći.
How's life treating you, old Bram?
Aha, dobro, 100 metru. Moram naći frajera u žutu. Opa, žuti. Nešto si mi uplašan. Aha. Nisi? Kaži mi što ti to imaš na sebi.
You're exactly the kind of fella I'm looking for. Do you know Radovan? The blacksmith from town?
Znaš ti Radovan?
I don't. And whatever happened, I don't know anything about it.
You don't know
sad
him?
ću ti imati tetku.
Then why did he tell me he remembered you hanging around him right before he got robbed?
It's not my fault, I swear. It's the devil himself who guides my hand. I'm completely defenseless against him.
The devil, eh? You better come up with a better story next time. Now give me everything you took.
Yes, of course. Here, take it all. What would I do with this, right?
A nice haul. And now the sword.
Sword? But I don't have any sword.
Don't lie to me, sticky fingers.
I might be a thief, but I'm not a liar. This is really all I took. And anyway, where would I hide a sword?
All right. I'll be going now.
Please, don't tell anyone. I'll sit on my hands from now on.
I meant well. I know I'll pretend good. She's appreciated. A girl without a dowry.
Don't know.
You're of no use if you're running with a brick.
Gdje da prvo napravim? Where? sam treba zaproziti. Ej, ovaj spić.
If any of the guests get sick of the talk of the castle,
Svaki motor nosi žuto, kažite meni gdje je taj motor žuto.
Lovely neighbors at yours. I like that soft
Ja, Radovan. Ja, Radovan baca dosta.
he got his arse.
Say more than a few words.
Ćemo naput proći.
Delicious.
Ti nosiš ništa žuto.
Have a slice of piglet cut
Handful of monks.
Aye.
Budem
And that's
koji
the old
boje.
bastard. If he wanted peace and quiet, he'd have given it a rest long ago. You'd have to hear him. He wasn't missing chance to have a go at anyone.
The greatest
If I'm
shade
not
is
wrong,
under the
it's
candlestick.
been nearly a year
Violence
since we
got
got
into
alone.
that brawl with that jelly off lot.
Hans,
Am I
jebem
blind?
ti.
Where there's trouble, Lord Capon is never far off.
You two know each other.
Unfortunately. What do you want, Henry? Can't you see I'm busy here?
I'm
Hey.
glad you're still alive and kicking.
You were worried about me? Well, no. I mean, Henry.
No. I just wouldn't want to explain to Sir Hanish why I couldn't keep an eye on my living ball and chain.
Watch your tongue.
Like a pair of little boys.
What are you even doing here?
Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck-up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
So you think someone nicked it?
I don't think so. I'm sure of it. The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatya? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
I bet that precious bull of his just shuts all over it. A beast like that could easily spray the whole place.
Listen to me, loudmouth. Get out of here right now before we get really pissed off.
Scram. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm shitting myself. You two won't fuck with me, and I'll deal with you first. You were trying it on with my girl, so get ready, you asshole.
Looks like the fight's been postponed, eh?
Credit where credit is due, though. In his condition, I'd be face down in the dirt, while he managed to curse me quite fluently.
I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold on. No change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatya?
Like I said, he took the sword.
I bet that precious bull of his just shuts all over it.
And how do you know it was him who took it?
Because I saw him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to drag every word out of you? Where did you see him?
The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatya had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
If I'm not wrong, it's been nearly a year since we got into that brawl with that jelly.
What did he do with the sword then?
I have no idea. I had better things to do than follow him around.
Keeps telling everyone we stole the meadow from them. You think I haven't got enough on my plate? You want to give me more to worry about?
Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
All right. I'll take your word for it and try to find the sword.
Finally, you've come to your senses. And Henry,
Yes?
just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Berghoff.
Kako bi ga ubil sad?
A beast like that could easily spray the whole place in one go. No shame. He's an old man.
That's bloody deep.
Gde je Henry, nemoj me jebat. 25 centimetara još.
Bloody deep.
One would think he made it for Wenceslaus himself. That's the point. I had nothing to do with that.
Šta je pisalo? He saw a ticket for blacksmith by the latrine. Proći prvo sam naći. Od Betlamenca. Betlamenca nisam ovo.
Excuse me.
Daj, maš tamo. Nije to Betlamenca.
Happens. Just watch where you're going.
Join us for a toast.
Oj, pravi. Mogu pošto? Ne mogu. Ne mogu. Taj mač mora biti uvažen. This time I won.
He's not so bad after all. But still, beating the groom on his wedding day is pretty damn bold.
Taste of the wine, Father.
He kept staring at me earlier.
Him? He's been talking to that hussy all night. Don't worry, sir.
Plenty of time to get married.
I just hope you won't end up an old man.
What do you want from me?
I want to
Zašto Dubravka
apologize.
plače?
I didn't mean to hurt you.
Oh, that surely it's easy for you to say. You won't have to listen to all the girls laughing at you in the morning. Dubravka dances like a bear. Dubravka's never been kissed. Dubravka will end up a nun.
I'm sorry to hear that. But don't worry about it so much. You're young and pretty. You'll soon find a suitor.
You know of anyone?
Do you know Wojtek? He might like you.
That scoundrel. Folk respect his pa, yes. But Wojtek? It's like he wasn't even sired by him.
What about Vitek?
Vitek's not bad, but his pa's a drunkard who's always getting into trouble. My parents told me to stay away from that family on account of all the gossip about them.
How about Svatia? The bailiff's son is a dashing fella.
He's a little too brash for me. He wouldn't even let me speak.
You could be right about that. Maybe you'd like it in a nunnery.
Never. I'd rather marry old Oberon than become a nun.
There's an idea.
You buffoon. They get your hopes up.
I'd like to talk your whole damn kit all to the ground.
Is that a threat, old man?
More like wishful thinking. Is it true you forged a gift for your
Oop. A gdje je taj majmun jedan?
He said he'd helped him forge a present for the young daughter to drink before performing a church rite. Christ, what's the holds up?
Pa onda mu pičke matera.
Careful.
It happens. Just watch where
I'm
you're
not
going.
making excuses. I must have eaten something bad.
Dubravka više ne želi pričati sa mnom, a?
No use if you're running to the privy.
You won't give up on her.
Za ovo traženje ćete posebno napraviti.
It happens. Just watch where you're going.
I'm at that tree. My legs will grow roots by now. Dead man had it.
Get a packet of cigars while you keep watch.
Sve kad je on ovaj put povraćan. Nije važno.
Excuse me.
Nije tu gor. Kaže tu ga ukrao.
tell me. Where have you been?
I'm not making excuses. I must have eaten something bad.
If you're sick, you should have told me and found a replacement. You're of no use if you're running to the privy all the time.
I was fine this morning, I swear. Until now.
You mean you got it from something in here?
I think...
Bloody hell. First that von Berghoff, and now this. If any of the guests get sick, it'll be the talk of the county. If I find out you're lying...
They'll be laughing at me again. Everybody.
Gdje se čiperi Dubravka? Tu si shvatija, jebem te u oči.
Radovan's present for young Lord Semine is missing. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it?
I didn't see any sword.
Sword? How do you know it's a sword?
Fuck. All right, I saw it. Like everyone here, I reckon. Radovan was bragging about it all over.
Do you think being the bailiff's son puts you above the law? You're counting on the deepest shadow being under the candlestick, eh? But make no mistake, if it turns out you're involved in this theft, you're gonna get not just yourself in trouble, but your father as well. He'll have to give you an exemplary punishment. So folk don't say he's let you off light, because that could cost him his job.
Damn it. I didn't think of that. All right, have it your way. I took the sword. Happy now?
Why would you even steal the sword in the first place?
I wanted to humiliate old Semine. For the way he treats us. If the present for his son got lost right under his nose, he'd look like a demented old fool.
Oh, poor Radovan would be the one who'd get the worst of it. And I'm right behind him. You didn't think of that?
I'm sorry.
Where's the sword now?
I had to get rid of it. Fast. So I threw it in the pond.
You can't be serious. How am I supposed to get it back now? God Almighty save you if it fell in deep.
I'll be with you.
O, Henryjev Kryptonite. Henryjev Kryptonite. Kakav je mač, Isus. Sjeo. Pa ja sam isto glup, jebate. Najbolje da ja to držim malo.
I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
That's not important. The main thing is it's turned up undamaged.
As you say. You have my thanks. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Berghoff has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Berghoff.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and his holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Right back where we started.
Von Bergov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
Idemo neću ormane poubijati. Jedno urodovati.
At least for now. Let's not raise any suspicions that something's wrong. It's only a small group. No one would notice. Everybody stays where they are, you understand? We've got some seriously drunk fellas from Takov and Zhelyov here. Fight is about to break out. So I need you here and nowhere else. Is that clear? Yes, sir. Has anyone seen Alda? Not for some time, my lord. And did you talk to him? Did he say anything about going?
Don't bother me now, Henry.
Uši kurac, majmene. Ja tebe izločim iz govana.
What do you want from us, you old fart?
We were getting it wrong.
Looking for him here?
Wait. You look familiar. I feel like I've seen you before. Didn't you serve at Trotsky?
No, I didn't. Me and my master were to deliver a message there.
Is that so? I've no recollection of you or your master, but little wonder. Lord von Berghoff receives countless messengers.
But you wouldn't even let us...
I said I don't remember. And now I'm nothing stopped these
Ja, di su mi ove lec po... Ovdje kući.
The old man noticed I left him.
Can't you let it go for once?
You should stop drinking too, or you'll cause trouble again.
What do you all have against me today? Give me some peace, all of you.
A jebate, pocac.
No, Vitek is my best friend. But it doesn't matter.
Wedding?
Can't stand it.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I believe that. You live so that you can have a bit of a frolic, eh?
And if not, maybe you'll hear about it even sooner.
Maybe we should get back to the others, so we don't draw attention to ourselves.
Don't worry, they're all dead drunk.
What about the Chamberlain?
He's so dim-witted he wouldn't suspect us, even if we were talking right in front of him.
Has the swallow flown?
Aye, right after the ceremony. You think it flew there?
Why else would it be in such a hurry?
So, it must have received a message from the outside.
I don't think so. When the fish was late, the swallow just flew to meet it halfway.
As if you never did anything.
Excuse me.
You lout! Come here! I'm telling you! Come here! Here!
Oh, Christ. I'm coming.
You knave! You scoundrel! You animal!
Would you calm
Dobro.
down?
Let everyone hear what a bastard Henry is! A bastard! And a lout and a yokel he is!
Word, you smell like a wineskin.
What? Are you saying I'm drunk? You're the one who's drunk!
Dobravka, come on. Everybody's looking at you.
Sramotiš
So
se.
what? Let everyone know who
Dubravka,
you are!
sramotiš se.
Are you alright?
Move away, or you'll get...
Pa dobro. Kao ne mogu ne uvijem.
So dim-witted he wouldn't suspect us, even if we were talking right in front of him.
I just got it from a fellow who came down for the wedding.
We've got some seriously drunk... Henry, I just saw Yurka, and I think he's pretty soused. I thought you were supposed to watch him.
It's the cellar guard's fault. He let them in there.
That idler, I'll have him whipped. Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit Yurko seemed a little less surly right away. If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose you can't have everything. I just regret that I can't repay you as I promised, after you helped me out like this, since Lord von Berkoff hasn't turned up.
Oh well. Can't be helped.
Perhaps you'll soon have another opportunity.
Sir, do you know where I can find your son and his bride? I'd like to congratulate them.
Sorry, I haven't seen them for a while either. Don't bother them too much. Let them have some peace. They'll need rest after everything today.
I'm sorry. Goodbyes and leave, but next time you'll stay at home. What have you done? I asked you to dance with her, not make her cry.
Sam kriv sam pijan doruk.
Is it my fault she dances like a scarecrow in the wind?
Apologise to her, you lout.
I already apologised to her.
Well, at least you did that.
Ja mogu sad, pa evo ga grumi, evo.
What heart, you goat? He got spurned by a girl. Don't make it sound like torture.
Even you were against.
I'm sorry. You were cursing me a while ago about scattering hair. And the whole time I was so busy nodding out the front.
Noticed I left for a while. And he said if I moved even an inch, I could forget about my day. Where did you go?
Mogu potvrđiti.
Greetings. What do you want from me?
Excuse me, my lady. I'm looking for the newlyweds. Would you know where they might be?
And why are you looking for them, lad? Is something wrong?
No, not at all. I'd just like to wish them good luck in their marriage. Lots of healthy children and so on.
You're kind, but I can't help you. Our older doesn't like crowds, so I expect they found a quiet corner somewhere to be alone.
Then I shouldn't disturb them.
True. I imagine they're not really in the mood for congratulations right now. Everyone here just laughs at me. I swear, if I have to spend another hour here, I'll drink myself into a stupor.
As you wish. We'll
Lord be with you.
I heard you were talking to the bride. Do you know where I can find her?
Agnes? Well, she mentioned she needed to take a break from the crowd for a while, and then she set off towards the fortress. I suppose she's looking for Older. She's at her wit's end with him.
Thanks. I'll go and have a look for them.
Such a fine wedding. Isn't something today?
I said no, Wojtek. It's my little sister's wedding, and I want to remember it.
But they broke your friend's heart.
What heart, you goat? He got spurned by a...
Have you seen your sister and young Lord Svakim? I want to give them my best wishes for their marriage.
I think I saw them going into the cellar. Their marriage has lasted barely half a day, and they already can't handle it sober.
Can't be that bad, surely.
If I had old Samin for a father-in-law, I wouldn't stay so... Farewell, my friend.
For the cellar. Cellar je... A mislim to podor. Da.
But it doesn't matter.
Why did he leave? What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry.
Číčvu.
I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Older as well. Come now. Dry your
Samo
tears.
Vučić izvučni topove.
Hey?
It's Older.
Did he...
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me.
but he often rides off in a hurry.
Didn't he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening. Sometimes he's gone for days. He doesn't want to talk about it at all.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
I think he really loves you. During the ceremony, he was gazing at you like an apparition of the Virgin Mary.
Then why would he disappear right after? I'm probably the only bride ever to be abandoned at her own wedding. I'll be a laughing stock. Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you anyway, so good luck, good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
Ovo neki alkos.
Oh, fucking hell! It's you again!
Sad ću ga stvarno privesti.
Mate! Fuck off, move! You wanna fuck the bride, huh? It's not what you think!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
To.
Someone's been coveting your neighbour's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
I'm not going to blame you, but you might have waited until the sun went home.
Christ! Shit!
Let him out! No chance!
Što ovo, Bog te maze svi na mene. Jupo.
Hey, get in! Hey, come and help me with this bastard! Just ugly.
Now you're done.
As well. Let him have it.
Slice it off!
Ovi se međusobno tu.
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood.
O nedeljo ti jebe. Šta je ovo bilo? Tu neko dobro pandrči ili se porađa.
Cursed luck.
Well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
So who do I owe that to? You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you, Hanush?
You've no one to thank for that but yourself, Godwin. If you hadn't been living like an animal, you wouldn't be regretting it now.
You're wrong, though. I don't regret anything.
And I trust you won't regret hearing us out now. We have a secret mission for you.
Secret mission? Sir Radzig, I hope you're not trying to drag me into some state espionage game of yours. Somehow, over the years, I fell out of the habit of being inconspicuous.
You buffoon! Let his lordship finish!
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes. To Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fella.
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days. Weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
Why did you come to me for this?
For Christ's sake! Get your booze-soaked noggin working. Isn't it obvious? We need you to go to Trotsky and find out what's keeping him.
I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here, of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me?
Oh, give it a rest. No one's coming.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Don't worry, we won't. Any crushing will be done later by the executioner.
Oh, what a relief to hear that. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again.
Oh, yeah?
Give over.
After all, as you know, I'm just a common dung grubber, while you're the great Bellatore.
Bellator? But I was stupid to think like that. It was stupid. But now I'm sitting here too for behaving like a Bellator. I might have left you in it.
Yeah, you might.
And nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
All right. I accept your apology. All water under the bridge, eh? Old pal.
Thanks. So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh. Well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time, I was actually chasing after lost carts, or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Fucking ha. Hunting.
You were poaching?
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the territory of another noble. Without his permission, admittedly.
But that's a capital crime.
Ah, bollocks. Nothing to worry about.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet. There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable. We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa.
It's about time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? But you can't hang a noble.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it!
I'm a nobleman! You hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fellow will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
And can I go there? I really have to talk with Captain Thomas.
Don't fucking annoy me, fella. You got off lightly so far, believe me.
What? You won't even let me pray in the chapel?
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all. And don't let me catch you snooping around there.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Orsina the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for... And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
the bride doesn't hear you. She might take offense.
I wasn't talking about that.
Когда донесся?
What was Lord Zenny's wedding like?
Someone's always saying that. And why wouldn't they when it's true? On your way. I won't let you into the castle.
Leave me alone. I've no time for chat.
Careful.
Znači mora se njih presvući, da mogu ući u dvorac. Ovo nije bilo korisno. Da je.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here.
Chamberlain Ulrich hasn't got it easy. He's got all sorts of worries. Sir Otto travels a lot, so he's got to do a lot of stuff on his behalf. Whatever worries he has.
On your way. I won't let you into the castle.
How do you know that? Sometimes he invites me for a drop of wine and a bite to eat.
Aha! So it's true what the laundresses say then, that you go and report on them to the Chamberlain.
A da li će mi vrijedi, kad je on isto.
Do you know where Captain Thomas is? I heard he was in a bad way.
It's true, son. It doesn't look good for him. Why do you ask?
I'd like to pray with him.
A kind thought, but you can't get to Thomas. I had him moved during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden.
Why can't I get there?
You know, the castle chapel is an important place. Only Lord von Berghoff, his kin, and a few others are allowed there.
Like you, for instance.
Naturally. It's certainly good of you to want to pray for Thomas, but you can do that anywhere without having to disturb him.
I'll be going
Znači,
then.
moramo biti
Go.
popa.
And don't forget about that prayer.
Ajde, prvo pa to da je tako gdje si išao. Tako je.
So you have a weapon, big deal.
Go away. No one wants any tramps around here.
Absent? I met him a few times.
It was nice. Good food.
What was Lord Semi's wedding like?
It was nice. Good food. Why is the hair on the back of my neck?
And he didn't notice you standing.
Look after charcoal. Don't come around here again.
Uši kurac, kak sam, sad sam ubio i popobu ovog temaza. Čim je kao da ga nisam trebao uzeti. Običajnjak.
What the? I thought I'd close it. Do you want me to arrest you? Leave that door be. Get out of my sight. There. You're not allowed in here. How? Enough! Ah. Ah.
Dobro. Ne mogu ga s ovim, ubit ću ga s mačem. Ali kužim šta treba napraviti. Moram čekati da prvo on prvi puta ode. Ujebati dvojicu. Pokupiti mač mogu, da ne. Dobro, jedan. Dva. Pozdrav oče, nešto ubica, mislim.
Leave me alone. I've no time for chat.
Čekaj, uči ja. Jebat ću ovo majku. Sam da vidim gdje ovo još.
It was nice. Good food and drink.
And what? Have you ever set eyes on
Kad bi mogao ubiti svećenika i onda ga sakrit i ubiti ovog tu. Čak može biti bolje. S njoj će se prodesiti. Ako svećenik prvi ode, ajde pričam s njim, može odbiti slovo.
What if my soul is burdened with sin? Is there a way to cleanse it?
Of course, son. You can redeem yourself with an indulgence, or take the path of repentance and atone for your sins with a pilgrimage. It will improve your reputation. And you, if I'm not mistaken, have a few... Come find me when you have atoned for your worldly sins. Till we meet again.
Stop, fool! Out! Chamberlain Ulrich hasn't got it easy. He's got all sorts of worries. Sir Otto travels a lot, so he's got to do a lot of stuff on his behalf.
ti mi budeš idol, jebat ću ti tetku,
What?
If you keep resisting, I've all the